Hey everyone, what's going on? Greg here again from Team Blast. I'm in Otterly.AI. That's the primary tool I use to track geo mentions across ChatGPT, Copilot, Perplexity, and Google AI overviews. I'm going to demo of TM Blast and how I do compared to research for my own business, how I do the same for my clients. So I'm looking at GEO SEO services. In the past 14 days, my business has not been featured here. So this is an opportunity for me to change that. If I go to responses, you can see, again, those four main LLMs I was talking about: Perplexity, Google AI overviews, Microsoft Copilot, and ChatGPT. I'm not featured. Let's look at the ChatGPT one. Again, so TM Blast not mentioned via the prompt of GEO SEO services. I have all these different sources over here on the right-hand side that are. This is actually what I do next. So I already clicked on one of them just for the sake of time. I already, opened up their page. There's a few things that already stand out to me, which mirrors my strategy, but I think they're doing a better job. And I think that's why ChatGPT and others are mentioning them. One is the layout of their page. I talk about this all the time. If you use ChatGPT to write 2,000 to 3,000 words, like the ultimate guide to, geo SEO services, I think those days are gone. They're not going to rank that well. What I like about what they're doing is that it's very clean from a skimmability standpoint, because quite frankly, no one's really reading any of this content. It's more of like you land on this page, you trust this person that, if they're ranking for this, they probably know what they're doing and they can hopefully help your business as well. Another thing that I like what they're doing is that they have a really clear pricing breakdown. And I've thought about doing this also for my own business, for my hourly SEO, maybe incorporating Geo into this. So I kind of like how they're doing, you have two different options and they're a little bit more clear than I am. So I think skimmability and readability, they're doing a great job as well. And they talk about kind of why Geo matters and all that. That's, I really like how it's all clean. So this is what I did next. Within Otterly.AI, I ran a content checker for their landing page. So this is the next part of the competitor review. You can see they have 100% static content. We talk about this all the time. If you're a heavy JavaScript website, you're going to really struggle with this. Now, some things that I noticed that they are doing well at is, again, the readability. I talked about this. They talk about illustrations and opportunities. There's a lot that goes into the on page of what they're doing that I really like. One thing that I always talk about is the summary block. So there's no dedicated section that they have. So these are kind of the gaps I do with my clients, where I look at their landing page and I compare it to some of the top competitors who are listed within ChatGPT and say, we need to either from a layout perspective change this, or we need to add things that are missing that I believe can really help us from a geo perspective. I'm going to take this one step further. So, I'm using Otterly.ai. I talked about kind of what they do, but there's more things that I could do now that I have more control on than simply just a landing page that could take time from a design standpoint. One thing that I need to do better at is, even in my description here, it's a New York SEO company run by Greg Christen in Boston Spa, New York. What I really need to do is make it clear. Also, so SEO, PPC, and a geo company. That's number one. Number two is that I have online directories that I'm listed on, mainly for SEO, but also from referral traffic as well. Same thing. SEO and PPC company in Boston Spa. I don't have geo there, so that's opportunity number two. And then number three, I'm going to go right to my LinkedIn page. Same thing. My headline is TM Blast LLC is an SEO and PPC company. I do mention AI SEO. I was going to include the geo part of that, but you can really get an idea now how, when you're going through this, there's both on-page changes you can make from like a layout perspective. You can have a little bit more clear information to allow ChatGPT to really understand your content. You can use the Otterly.ai content checker to get ideas like jargon or semantic phrases or illustrations or summary blocks. There's a lot of things you can change on your page. But then I think I could take it a step further. I think on my Google business profile, I can add geo directly to the description. I could do this also on Bing Maps, Apple Maps. I can do this better on my own website as well. And then also my third-party sites like Saratoga.org and also LinkedIn. I think I can include the geo part to give more context clues to ChatGPT, Perplexity, etc. So anyway, really in summary, I want to just record this video. There's a lot that goes into geo. Everything is different from like a strategy perspective. So this strategy may or may not work for your account, but at least gives you ideas of, hey, if I'm not ranking at all for some of these really important phrases and prompts like GEO SEO Services, or who provides ongoing geo support for B2B or B2C, you can kind of take this as directional. Hey, what can I do next? Can I track these keywords within Outerly? Can I look at my competition? Can I look for the gaps? Can I make on-page changes onto my website? I didn't even talk about citations on third-party sites that maybe mention your competitors and not you, but I really want to control or really want to show what I can control, which is my web page and also third-party sites that I have control on that I can update, like LinkedIn, like Saratoga.org. But Anyway, I hope this video may spark some ideas of what you guys can do for your business. Let me know if you have any questions, and as always, have a good rest of your day.